Alrighty, let's get going. Greetings, I am Pillar and Access to the Ancient Gladiator today with EVE Online. Oh, yeah. Let's just get right to taking care of business and talking about some stuff. Just why not? Activities. Scan. Pirate. Okay, some pirate ass. Mining. I do need to do a little bit more mining. Um, Industry. Coal depots. Okay. Let's need to make something for the little objective that they have today. Yeah. Can I make multiple? 2, 3. Need to get more pirate. Alright. So that'll fulfill that objective for today. Alright. Need to do something else. I'll probably go get the mining squared away. So I need it anyway. Alright. Let's see here. Details. I'm struggling to sell these in my own home location, apparently. I have to build up a bunch of them and then just take them to Gina or somewhere. Uh, Not a big fan of the Gina run as far as time goes. Unless I have something to actually put that time towards, like my stitching project. Alright. We gotta go take care of the blueprints. And planetary industry. Alright. Yep, you gotta start all that again. I need to build up enough silicon to split between the planet, this planet, and my other planet. That uses them. This, using the command center as a kind of regulator approach, has been very helpful. I wish I'd thought of it sooner. Alright, let's get everything going again. See, this is always where it's the hardest to tell color-wise. Uh, have it hang over just a little bit. As long as it's not the center, it should be fine. Alright, start it. This one, metals. Let's see. Is that Where's my lower one? 77. Yeah, it's all concentrated over here. Saw they too. And then, as I said in the description, this is going to be a comparatively shorter session because I gotta go out and take care of stuff. Apparently, my paycheck came 2 days earlier than I was expecting, so I gotta go deal with financial obligations. Just barely. Alright. And those need to be routed properly. There we go. And finally, and then after I go take care of that, I gotta grab. I'm gonna get to work on the video for the expansion for Galaxy Trucker because I do want to feature a video just for the expansion. And also do the short as well. If I can afford to put these facilities on a different world, it might help. But it seems to be the problem I'm running into is there's an overall lack of facility locations. This is Max Command Center. And having 4 different extraction systems and basic industries are just really cutting out the power. This is here. Any slight adjustment that can help, even a little bit. Okay. All right. What else is going on? Just work, usual. I'm so far off from where I should have set all this up. Should just dedicate a day to tearing down this planetary industry and it's starting over in like a better spot because this is a struggle. So 3. It is the slightest bit of difference, but it's better than trying to guess at this point. It's really hard to tell. All right. Okay. This one. A better spot over here. Over here. Don't fly in there. Alright. Yeah, I guess that's it. And then finally. See, no problem getting water on the ice planet. Alright. Just stop by later and pick up some of the biomass and bacteria and move it over. Yeah, I tried setting up buy orders for the some of my usual stuff for planter industry, and nothing. I got all my money back. Just slightly more. No, there's the six right there. That's the best that's gonna get. This one, extract. It starts falling apart over here. That's it. I want to say my illness is mostly under containment for now, but little bits of it still keep showing up to make my day a little bit more hectic. Try to keep all these together if possible. Oops. Still better than, what I had to deal with last week at least. Uh, uh, and then we carbon into that's where it was, basically. All right, halfway through this. Let's keep on trying to improve the situation. I wanted to do something with this. I'm trying to remember. I'd probably go ahead and move these over. I need to stay. It had held back long enough. Alright. Trying to think. Allegiance. This is planetary vehicles. X's. It's still conduits. Okay. Need more smart fab units for that one. Yeah. I was going to change something around here. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I'm not moving any of that crap. That's too much of a mess. That one looks like it's still in the best spot it's got. Alright. Build them up a little bit more. At some point I'll have to transfer them over. Oops. Yeah, there's no fixing that one. That one's... Why does it say not routed? Keeps keeps doing that to me. The number changes just a little bit. By the way, you have to route this. Seriously, that freaking close. One of these days I'm going to max out the freaking scanning stuff and just completely tear it. Almost everything down and then just start over. It means having to get new command centers, pay for the new facilities. But if I can rebuild somewhere that actually makes sense, that's what I need to do for these. Yeah, that was fine. Water can be moved up to a better overall spot. There are things I wanted to talk about that I'm trying to remember. I feel like all I can really talk about is the game, and I don't know how interesting that is. So, my mom's back from vacation, thank goodness. She brought home a ring that used to belong to my grandfather. It was for his 50th wedding anniversary, which is like really impressive. Looks nice. Gold with a couple rows of gems. It's like really interesting. Let's go ahead and just. I'm probably gonna need them for things anyway. All right. So that's the one thing. That's one thing I need to do today. Next up is go flip the blueprints. I'm going to go in my mining tip for now, so I can go do the mining goal as well. Hold on. I'm going to switch window size. What's going on? Hide that. I don't need it out. Yeah. I think after this today, I'm gonna. I already talked about that. I need to revisit the grocery store too. I keep forgetting I need to get my Caesar salad dressing. It's like kind of ranch like, but I like it a little bit better. For some reason, I was trying out this one salad dressing my mom had because there's like 20 short on mine. It's bacon ranch from Hidden Valley, and for some reason the taste is just weird. I can't put my finger on it, but this odd to me. Uh, anyway, I want to make sure I get something that I actually like. Probably pick up more salad stuff too, because making salads is fun. And just decide what all I want to have in it. Like getting like the lettuce, olives, shredded cheese, the Italian cheese. I don't know if I want to get croutons though. I keep having to break them up into little pieces. Or the little tomatoes, the grape tomatoes, I think they're called. All right, okay, those are done. Flip them over. I will probably be around later to check on these ones, so we'll take the shorter. Yes, they're both the same. Cool. All right. So later tonight, pull the damage control one blueprint. All right. Opportunities. Mining. All right. Yeah, let's go knock out all the opportunities today and call it game. Anything else on my mind? Oh yeah, the board game league. I actually went ahead and paid for the board game league this time around. They took it back up to $20, but that's fine. They usually let tenant make go to uh, player store credit to actually buy something they want. Alright. That's for adults. 7:30. I know I want to start saving up to get the night cage again because they went through the trouble of getting the game in, and I want to um, show my gratitude for actually getting it because I had it on order for like a few years. I forget when the game came out. Was it 21? Yeah. Look at the layout. Yeah. Halloween's coming up. I might try to do a session of the Night Cage as a game for Halloween. What day of the week is it gonna fall on? It's gonna fall on a Thursday? That is going to suck. Thursday's gonna be a weird day. Oops. Oh, that's why I guess we're not paying attention. Alright. Just start with that one. What's close by? Yeah, this should be easier. Actually need a lot of spar. So we'll switch over. This tab. Oh, tab doesn't work. Okay. Trying to see if there's a smarter way to like actually move from target to target on this. Uh, one of these days I'll have to go through all the key bindings and remember what some of the stuff I haven't messed with does. Yeah, I'm picking up the Night Cage. Um, I'm going to start looking for one of the games we played yesterday. It's called Garum. You're making the ancient Roman fish sauce, and you're trying to set up these tanks of seafood. And every turn is a new first player. They pick up one of these coins that features a random tank for the seafood, and then starting with them, they can place a tile in that tank. After placing a tile, you can place a dude to, or a big dude to go um, either the row or column space that intersects that tank. You're trying to set up your little figures to have a certain number or better of your color in that line. If if you set a person there and there's not enough, um, you actually lose points. Um, but if you get your own color there in that line, you get uh, a growing number of points. You can get more of them. Your big figure will be worth double, so use them wisely. Um, let's say a third tank in a row or column that's been filled. Uh, no one can place one of their dudes in that row or column. It has, it's a slight brain burner, but it's not as bad as other games that like to scorch my head. It's again, this is a game I really want to feature. It's it's just a nice little four-player game that goes fairly quick and isn't too hard to figure out, but still offers some degree of strategy, which is nice. I believe the opposite side of the board is for three players. Yeah, yeah, Garum. Let's see where I can find that one. The other game we played before that was Guillotine, a game of uh, being an executioner during the French Revolution and trying to collect the heads of nobles, including King Louis and Marie Antoinette. But there are people like martyrs that are like worth negative points. Uh, you also have cards you can play before um, you score your head for the turn. There's like a whole line of nobles with the guillotine at the end. You score the one that's closest to the guillotine, and then the next player goes. And the game, that first day goes on until the line's empty or something causes the round to end, and then play the second day and then the third day, and then the most points wins. There's stuff that can happen like Robespierre if he's executed the day ends. Period. Doesn't matter how many nobles are in the line. There's the unpopular judge, which if they're at the front, nobody can play action cards. Um, the master spy, if anybody plays an action card, they go to the back. And there's action cards like that. Some of them might go in front of you and make some of your nobles worth more points. It's a silly random card game from many, many years ago that somehow is still going. It still gets reprints and stuff. Okay, I think I have enough crap. Let's just get out of here. I wasn't even watching the mining hole. That's where we go. Yeah, we were down like a couple players this time. I think one person's out in like Europe or somewhere. The other person, I don't know if they're just busy or what. So we only had four of us plus a game store owner. Um, it's probably not my place to say it to him, but I kind of want him to maybe let the people in the league actually just play. Um, I don't know. Just if you play a game, you accept that you are going to be the target of other players in a random card game of randomness. If you can't handle being the target, then just don't play. You know, if I can't handle losing my ship in Eve, I wouldn't be playing Eve, would I? You know, it's that kind of thinking. But having a player drop out of the game in the middle of the game just kind of it messes with the situation that the game state was in. That things could have gone completely differently. You know. All right, stack it. Reprocess. All right, I've stopped to work with later. But for now, just remember what's that to work with. That's right. I still have shuttles to sell somewhere. I'll figure it out later. The shuttle market is also kind of crap around my home region. Okay. It's almost like I kind of have to go out of my way to them. I wonder if the rest of my shuttles sell yet. If I missed any sales to that effect. See, clearly I need to take my mobile depots here. And my Minmatar shuttles. You know what? I have a side task. Let's take take out that opportunity. Daily completion. Alright. Complete the new ring of stuff. Continue getting better at salvaging, which I haven't really done because uh, I haven't really got out my troublemaker in a while. Alright. So let's go ahead and take care of this little side business. And then I still have yet to. Alright, so my plan with these ventures, too old to be old, one, two, three, and four. I'm going to get into a jump clone. I'm going to find a point in low security with ore or advanced ore, and I'm going to take the frigate with my jump clone to that spot. And if I get blown up, oh well. I'm okay with losing these because I made them. It's kind of a weird way of thinking. Or the Atlas. All right. Shiphanger. I still want to hold on to the one mobile depot that I actually bought because I'm gonna find a use for it. Alright. Is there anything else I want to sell over yonder? Uh, that should be fine. Alright. Let's get on our way. Today's drink of choice is another bottle of Canada Dry. Between the Canada Dry and the A&W root beer that I've got left in my refrigerator. Yeah, I think I'm saving my. I'm only ever going to get like Mountain Dew and other caffeinated stuff if I'm at the game store. For some reason, it actually does help me focus, I guess. It's weird. Alright. Alright. There we go. Yeah. I was considering doing the stream sooner, but I needed the rest and I needed the shower. But I was I figured it's gonna end up doing the Eve stream today instead of doing anything else. I do want to get back to Dark Crusade and Indivisible and Reciteer. Um, I don't know how close I am to finishing MechWarrior 5. I've I've got to the veterans point of the reputation track, and then I completed that mission from hell that I had to do, going all the way out into um Free Worlds League space. God, that mission was a pain in the ass. Can't, I still can't believe I got close enough to get punched in the head by a mountain. It's either the awesome or the battle master. Is one of the two. I thought, oh, I can punch it because I'm close enough. And I got punched back, and I think it nailed me in the head. Just like instant cockpit crushed, pilot dead. I'm surprised that my pilots keep surviving. At worst, they seem to get injured. I have yet to see a pilot die on my side. Thank goodness. Of course, that's why I keep a backup pilot, just in case. It's just a little extra money on the payroll, but it means having someone available in case anything goes horribly wrong. Which, in the world of BattleTech, uh, never underestimate the ability of things to go horribly wrong. Alright. Excuse me. Alright. 420. New market details. What did mine sell for? 23K. Let's go ahead and sell at that same price. Market details. I still have some left. Okay. Maybe I could take the price down and make the time shorter. 1 month. At a very good deal of 2.3 million. Maybe we'll see how that plays out. Okay. I could take up their mission and it never hurts to ask. Mission. Okay. No low security. Okay. Cool. Accept. No problem, good sir. Let's head on out. It never hurts to have LP in other places. Right?
Warp drive active.
It'll give me a chance to check out some other systems I haven't really seen much of. I always appreciate the little agent missions, just an option to go somewhere and do something and make money and get those loyalty points for stuff that can only be purchased through loyalty stores. It's an interesting approach. It's a good way to kind of put some money back into the economy after taxes and fees and fines take so much out of it. So it's interesting to see the whole economic reports for the game. To see, all the things that put money into the game and everything that takes money out. The faucets and sinks, as they're called. It's very interesting to look at. There's like certain items, certain things getting sold, or at least certain regions. I have to wonder how well the places where I'm selling are doing. I don't know if it goes off of systems. I think they just focus more on the regions. But I'm curious, who else is over in my neighborhood and how well their business is doing.
Warp drive active.
All right. Oh, mirror. Remind me what other market orders I still have going. Still have a Rifter hanging around. A bunch of other stuff in my home world. Home station. Some other things just hanging around.
Warp drive active.
It's always good to have things for sale. That money can come in big handy. At the same time, the whole economy here is can be kind of brutal at times. You gotta sell something for a time. Someone else is
Warp drive
gonna set it
active.
for a longer time and take time selling a ton more for a cheaper price. Yeah, yeah, my main concern business-wise is the place that I currently work. It's like I need it to stay open
Information requested. Delta
for as
requests
long as
accepted.
possible so I can try to get back on my feet financially. I'm hoping nothing happens. Retail is just one of the most wild things lately. Oh, excuse me. All right. Eh, that, and that fulfills this opportunity. All right, next up, scan signatures. Should probably do that sooner rather than later. All right, assets, station. Oh, this is gonna be fun. What does it look like on the map? It's a whole distance around. Okay. So go back, we'll switch over to the probe. We'll go get the signature scanned, and then we'll get into the Rifter. We'll do some fighting. We can call it after that.
Warp drive active.
Alright. We'll stretch break. Oy. It's gonna take a while for the ship to get to the next work point, so might as well take advantage of it. Just get up and move around. I don't feel as dizzy as I was before. When I was sick, I was having problems with just vertigo. It's kind of a weird feeling of this dizziness and feeling off balance. Uh, I don't know what's going on with that, but at least I don't really feel it anymore.
Warp drive active.
We're less than 2 months away from Halloween. I've got um I made a little bit more progress on the stitching project. I just need to get back to it.
Warp drive active.
That'll probably be a I need to take a break from streaming moment of I need to work on this. So I'll probably work on it later. Failing that, I've got plenty of other costumes to work with. What? I wish they'd do a freaking Halloween party at the freaking game store. It's just closer
Warp
for me,
drive active.
But I guess they'd rather outsource it to another location. It'll probably be the Saturday before Halloween too. Last year was the bell gown, which is fun. This year is the costume that I'm trying to make. I kind of want to keep it under wraps for a moment.
Warp drive active.
Yeah, I'm always cross-dressing for Halloween because it's just part of me. It's just part of what I personally enjoy. That aligns with my own, I don't know how to say it, spirit or soul or whatever, consciousness, awareness. It just works for me. Remember when I was younger, I was trying to be like a robot and have like cardboard box components. Uh,
Warp drive active.
that's almost what I wanted to do. I thought I was going to do this year was start gathering up cardboard and create something like an armored core or a battle mech. Go for the giant robot look again. I want. I kind of want to go back and play Armored Core again. Wish there's an Armored Core is like playable on PC. I'd have to have. I'd have to use my controller for it. Uh,
Warp drive
or
active.
keyboard mouse because those work pretty well too. What other good giant robot piloting games are there on the PC? Depending on how recent it is, I might even be able to play it on this computer. I was actually looking through as part of cleaning up my room. I was looking through all the stuff of the paperwork that I found for when I picked up this computer. This isn't much more than a year old, apparently. It was released last year, and then the person who had it, I guess they didn't want it because I got it effectively brand new. I don't think there didn't seem to be any use in this computer at all. It looked perfectly fine, like nobody had messed with it. I'm not sure if there's anything that can or should do to expand the computer's capabilities. Considering this is a laptop computer, either either there's very limited slots or there's none at all. I don't want to open it up and find out just yet, but I am curious. Yeah. I remember back when I had my old tower monitor computers, I always be curious and just like open one up and see what it looked like on the inside
Docking permission
and try
requested.
not to mess with
Docking
anything.
request accepted.
It's just kind of interesting to see how the computers look on the inside. But so I was afraid I'd mess something up, so I'd pretty much close them up again. Alright. Blade Runner. Submission. Alright. Let's go scan for life forms. Check. It's around there. Let's go to Planetary Customs
Warp drive
Office
active.
and hide out there for a minute. Nobody ever comes to the Planetary Customs Office. But they'll sure as hell beat me to the site. I'm scanning. Nice shot. Food. Crib size. Is way over there. Yeah. Um, number one. Yes. Welcome. Today we are taking out the various daily goals. So right now I'm on scan signatures. Next up, go fight pirates. All right. Let's go ahead and zero that in. Take the size down. Let's see. See what we found. It pulls the 2 points thing on us. Let's see here. Sounds like this one. Just a little scanning sound. Combat site. I don't plan to go there because I'm not equipped for dealing with it. Last time I went to a combat site, it really got lagged to death. So I'm gonna go down. Cool. There's one down. With the probes, recovered, reloaded. And we move on to the next sector, or next system.
Warp drive
Look for more things to scan. See if we find any data sites this time. The data relics. See if we pull anything worth a whole lot. Check it. We got two. Alright. Let's somewhere So we go somewhere with an asteroid belt. Where there's capacity to deal with other players. So we head out at a customs office.
Warp drive active.
Because nobody ever gets this except the planetary industrialists. You know, people like me. I keep wanting to rotate this thing. There's that point. Right there. Let's, let me. Yeah. Side view. Expand it out. See what we get. Pull a bit off. So we'll go ahead and probably take it down 2 pegs. Okay. That should do it. One of these days I will go through one of those. But for now, sound one. The very hot and cold nature of this almost takes me back to Final Fantasy IX. I miss doing the little chocobo minigame with that one. Really narrow. Yeah. Huh. There's. Hmm. Let's see. Hmm. Which one? So we narrow it down on this one and hope it's the right one. Nope. Alright. cover and reload. Alright. 2 left. Probably Ornoan. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I missed Final Fantasy IX altogether. It was always one of my favorite Final Fantasy games to return to. Even though I've already beaten it, I just want to play it again. There's a PC port, but I just want to go back to having the PS1 and playing it that way. All the unscanned stuff over here.
Warp drive active.
Alright. Focus on that one first. So I was curious to see what games get ported to what systems. What comes to the PC for PC stuff goes. I haven't had a game console in ages. I almost miss having my PS3 though. But I don't really have a lot of. I could make space for it, but at this point in time, I kind of need to focus on other stuff financially. Going out of my way to buy a PS2 again would be fun, but I don't need to. I kind of miss it though. I almost miss it enough to seriously consider it. Meanwhile, this whole retro market thing has been kind of nuts. Like, I guess certain games weren't printed enough, like that part 4 of Dot Hack, um, the first run of games. So part 4 is like way expensive. I beat all 4 games in that series, and I wish I could return to it. Trying to understand why they just can't bring it back. Like, what would it take? Why is it that hard to just bring the game back? That's all I ask for .hack is bring back the first run of games. I mean, if the freaking Neptunia series can be played on a PC, the that first run of .hack games should be playable too. I don't get why they're so reluctant. For all the kind of repetitiveness of the actual gameplay, I had fun with it. That's what I grew up with for my teenage years of console gaming. My PS2, my .hack games. .hack and also Xenosaga, which is um, more college years too. Okay. I already have the goals, and it's entirely possible that there may be a data cache out here somewhere. Some weird star system. Combat site. Let's see here. Alright. So last thing we're gonna do is type numbers. And I wanna figure this out first. For both of them. We just capture none of them. Okay. No. I always find myself getting nostalgic for the stuff I grew up with. With cartoons or live action series or the PC games or console games. A lot of stuff is just gone now. That kind of want to go back and revisit those times just for one last chance to see something that meant something to me. Let's go back.
Warp drive active.
Home base.
Active.
They get ready to fight some pirates. Then after that, I'm going to go pick up and move things around over on the planetary side. And then we'll call it. But first, I'm going to do this fun thing. Back home.
Warp drive active.
Okay. A little bit of a stretch break, and I gotta get some more to drink. I'll be right back. Wait.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Oh no, you're out. My face, so my teeth won't cry. I don't want to sing so much. I'm back, by the way. All right. Okay. All right. Here we go. Yes, 3 howitzers on the Rifter. That's not the ship I'm taking. I'm taking the ship that actually has salvager on it because I actually want to get the extra money from salvaging stuff. This experiment was fun, but I don't think I'm gonna really use it outside of very specific situations. All right. Oh yeah, new drink, root beer. Good old A&W. All right. Start off by sweeping the asteroid fields, asteroid belts. Let's go with start from the top.
Warp drive active.
Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and put my headphones back on. Yeah, I was leaving my headphones off for most of it because, like, I don't really need to listen to anything.
Warp drive active.
You do not need to fight those. See, I don't really go out and fight all that often anymore. Maybe out of curiosity, but in general,
Warp drive active.
my usual day-to-day business is good enough that I don't really need to supplement it with the bounties and salvage. I am half tempted to look at rig blueprints and Start picking up salvage to make something. I don't know. I don't know. You never know what you're gonna get with salvage, so it's kind of a guess. If you'll even get anything. I don't know. Bring that up. Watch the salvage process next time. Build armor plates. Next up, continue along the list. Okay. It's a little bit more of a challenge here. Ready. Impact. And go turret. That one is 75. Hit it. Missile. Go siege cannon. I think I forgot to turn it. For some reason, clicking doesn't. Sometimes it doesn't work. I don't know why. It's odd. There's nothing to loot, so get close enough to salvager. Let's go ahead and drag it. Excuse me. It's an interesting name for the representing salvage. Is that one person still over there? Yes, but there's better buyers than heck. Okay. It's always interesting how the sellers, or the people who buy stuff, just get kind of scattered sometimes. That's why the trade hubs exist. Put the buyer over there. But I understand wanting to have buy orders where you plan to do most of your work with the materials anyway. It just makes sense. Metal scraps. Probably turn off the afterburner. That's it. On to the next belt.
Warp drive active.
think one of the previous times I tried to play, I was trying to remember what other games tried to put a 3D aspect into space combat on the tabletop. And I completely forgot about Squadron Strike. I had that game, and I looked at that game
Warp
through all the
drive
components
active.
and all the rules and stuff, and I'm like, uh, oh crap. I don't think I'm ready for this yet. But I think it's an interesting approach to the game. It's based off a previous system called Saganami Island Tactical Simulator. I believe that's supposed to come from the Honor Harrington universe or something. I remember seeing that one on the shelves of
Warp
the
drive active.
of an older game store. And there's these little things put on top of like a stack of tiles to represent whether something's above or below like a kind of plane like this. And there's the thing that goes on top is a thing that shows like what direction, what angle your ship is going. You can go all sorts of angles. It seems like quite a bit. And there's tables for the three-dimensional aspect of it as well. And there's a reason why most other space combat games stick to 2D. Someone abandoned their drones, or they got blown out of the sky or something. Scoop to drone bay. Huh. Interesting. This is 8-2. Let's see here. For fuck's sake. Can I just... Good. Alright. Meridian. Salvage. Do my ship. Alright. There we go. Showtime. It's not listed as belonging to someone. I wonder, did I pick them up? I don't have a drone bay. Excuse me. Or scraps. Where are they? I don't have a drone bay. Okay. I have to have a ship with a drone bay. So,
Warp drive active.
let's go find a ship with a drone bay. That is weird. Someone just leaving behind their drones like that.
Docking permission requested.
I wonder how long it takes for them to despawn. I have to wonder what the situation
Docking
was where
request
they just
accepted.
left the drones and ran away. It's a great mystery. I have room for drones in here. I'm gonna have to take um, the ones I currently have. They're temporarily put them in the cargo bay. Okay, let's go back. It was 8-2.
Warp drive active.
Really, is a weird encounter. Just drones abandoned. It's been a while since I brought out the tombstone. Insured. I remember to insure it. Okay. Doesn't say they belong to anybody. Okay, with all. I don't know. There we go. This is easier to deal with. Scoop. And drone. And that one. Alright. Well, let's take them back home, I guess.
Warp drive
I'll hold on to
active.
them and I might have a use for them later. A little thermal damage. I know I could probably sell them, but I kind of want to find out who. Maybe I have to open up chat. I don't
Docking
like opening
permission
up chat when
requested.
streaming.
Docking request accepted.
Anyway, uh, well, let's go ahead and repackage the drones for now. Stack them nicely. They are cheap. And because they are cheap, I might as well just hold on to them. I'll use them later. And then, meanwhile, my usual tossed salad of drones gets to go back into the bay. You know what? It's probably overkill. Let's. Where's the troublemaker? Shift. That's cargo hold. Here. All the stuff I was carrying can go to you, and you get to deal with everything later. Although we probably drop off the scraps because I might as well turn them into what I need. Reprocess. Or titanium. Yeah, scrap metal processing does work. I don't know why I thought it didn't. Doesn't. Can't English today. Alright. Let's let's go take on some tougher challenges out there. Let's go. Don't worry.
Warp drive active.
That's the same thing. That looks like a pirate bounty number. Yep. Rogue and 4 hijackers. Alright. Let's start at the top.
Warp drive active.
I usually don't take out the cruiser all that often. Like, almost never. I'm primarily focused on all my industrial stuff that I kind of leave it behind. Because primarily for combat. Although, don't ask me why I put a miner on there.
Warp drive active.
Keep thinking back to my older design of when I had a wedge. And I had the miner on that one because this this was a it was a ship that would take lower security on the mistaken belief that I needed to actually survive. But it didn't really help when, other players showed up and proceeded to with problems. Go drones. Actually, am I in range? Yeah. Cannon. We're not necessary. That was all cannons against frigates. Okay. Reload. Everybody back to base for the drones. Go ahead and just open it from here. The ships, these larger ships take a little bit more setup to use them strategically, which is why I like bringing out the smaller ships more often. Start the salvage, and then see what's actually sold. Our diagnostic systems. Nice. I remember being real happy when I found the power diagnostic system. That's an actual thing. So I made a point to actually go make it. I'm gonna say this is helping, right? Let's just orbit, just to stay mobile. Because sometimes having to go from like a full stop to get going again. Okay. Cool. More stuff. I'll probably deal with selling off the salvage later. I'll focus on the fights and then I need to get going.
Warp drive active.
17 to go on the little tracker. Somebody got salvage hobby, but didn't feel to loot anything. Have to wonder. Alright. So,
Warp drive active.
on the way to the next belt. I say, did Blood Riders still roam around some of these parts? Still paranoid about that one moment where I almost lost my older ship.
Warp
With
drive
freaking Blood
active.
Riders. Let's go. Lock. 8. So I should lock you for later. So I can deal with you now. That's right, you're too far away now. There we go. Return to base. Let's go ahead and reload. Alright, closest. Starting to think I should just leave off the auto cannons until something bigger shows up. Ooh, tag. Those are fun. Alright. I probably just collects these for the sake of collecting them. Alright. Let's see here. Some targeting. Hooray. Right. 40%. Continue on down the road.
Warp drive active.
Anything else going on lately? Things are finally cooling off. I probably want to go walking a little bit more. Remember to keep an umbrella nearby just in case. The way I've got my room set up now, it's going to be easier for me to get to my projects, which is what I want to do. Just a little bit closer. You know, it might help if we turn on the afterburner. How close is it going to take for the drones to start swarming? Yeah, the drones got it. Alright, go back home. Reload that one. I don't need to be that fast. Still hoping to find the usual money find over here. It's just heavy interdiction, heavy interdiction warp scrambler module. So it shows up. Course. One.
Warp drive active.
That's good. All right. It's a. All right.
Warp drive
Continue on.
active.
All right. Well, let's deal with. Let's see here. And we're on our way.
Warp drive active.
I keep rethinking the movie review project. I'm thinking that's. I don't know how well that fits with the channel. If it's worth uh, adding as a
Warp
short
drive
series
active.
or not. In the wide scope, my channel does seem kind of all over the place a little bit, but it's mostly aimed at games. I'm not sure how well a short series of YouTube shorts where I review movies would would do, because I'm not a movie review channel. There are other people that do that pretty well.
Warp drive active.
That is the question. How far can I go from my usual stuff and still have it make sense for my channel? Is my channel focused on something specific, or is it just whatever I like? Uh,
Warp drive active.
Let's see. I mean, it's something I could try. I mean, the costume shorts went over decently enough.
Warp drive active.
Maybe the movie review stuff I could just do it. I'm doing the shorts though. I want to have at least something that ties back to channel wise. I don't really have that. Is it weird to is it really weird to do this toss salad approach to drones? Or do other people do it true too? Alright. Come on. Let's go. I'm very looking at the combination. It kind of reminds me of the last boss of Gunstar Heroes. And accessed all the different powers. Forgetting. Keep forgetting to lock the target for the salvage. Hold on.
Warp drive active.
Hello. It's alright. Currently doing the destroy 25 non-capsuleers opportunity. There, it took care of a few others. Alright. Drones. Yeah, uh, earlier I found a bunch of drones that were just sitting out in space. I was like, huh, my Rifter doesn't have a drone bay, I can't pick them up. So I went back and picked up the Rupture and said, you know what, we'll run the Rupture for the rest of this. Ship is one of my favorites. Yeah. It looks like a pistol. I've seen other people compare it to like a nail gun. It's an interesting kind of gun shape. I was mad when I lost the previous one that I had. Tripped power circuit. Where to have that? More of those. Alright. Yeah, rupture. There's some very violent ship names. Rupture, Stabber, Slasher. It's pretty cool to see all the different ship names they've come up with for the various models and variants and everything else. Let's see here. This ring. You also make the broadsword and the moonin. What we get? More fried interface. Continue on down the road. 60% of the way there.
Active.
And I keep having to mute because I end up having to cough every once in a while. But mostly I still feel, I'm feeling better. Okay, let's log it. Speed up this process. So, hit the target. This missile's going. That should be enough. Drones have it from here. Bring back the drones. Reload the missiles. And go loot the rats. Yeah, this is the I don't want to think too hard about fighting ship. Send out the drones. Send out a missile if needed. Hit the target. Or this. The other one. Turn on the afterburner and get there sooner. Alright. Today is very much an I want to relax from work day. And for me, this game's pretty good at helping me relax a little bit. Uh, most of the time. Rifter, Rupture, Tornado, Tempest, Torter, and Wreath. Yeah. I have two Rifters. Can make more. Can make Ruptures. But I just have this one. I have the Wreath and the blueprint to make another one. Yeah, I don't think I have the other three. Yeah, those are just interesting ship names.
Warp drive active.
Headphones off for a minute. There's some good pressure. Alright. Send out the toss salad of drones. Target some first. Right, and get a little bit closer. Eventually, the drone should be able to take care of it. It'll help with a missile. Start locking the other ones. And final yellow. The drones back home and start clearing the racks. Let's see what we get out of these. Yeah, the ships that I find myself liking the most so far have been the Venture, the Rifter, the Reed, and the Rupture as well. The thing you never achieved is Haddiscal's T3 ships. I might have to look into what those require. It sounds like a difficult journey to get to. Okay, we're 80% of the way. You notice one of the things when I started making blueprint copies is invention as a thing. I'll have to Look more into that too. Another passive target. Probably do without the afterburner. Ooh. Nothing. I can always turn it on for a little bit. Inertia should take us there anyway. There it is. Clutch restrained warp disruption field generator. Estimated cost 4.66 ISK. That's the big money item. So do the safe thing and get out of here with it, and switch back over to the Raptor. Or continue along. There we go. We got that. Okay.
Warp drive active.
Hit the last asteroid belt of this system, and then move on. We just need five more pirates. I keep calling them pirates, non-capsuleers, but I mean, may as well be considered pirates. But dream as hell is having the Knicks. Because high securities just in the years of the cold. Stop playing because of the sub cost and micro trade. Yeah. It's always worth thinking really hard about the cost of something before before deciding whether to continue with it or not. Some things they're just not worth it. See, I was right to take the shuttles to town this today. Yeah, a lot of games get expensive for the wrong reasons. Someday it will return. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Warp drive active.
I think before I spend any money on the game, it's like I accept the fact that I'm spending money on this game. That's what I tell myself. If I ever felt like I I don't want to spend money on something, I don't. I make it a point not to spend money on it. I never spent money on Gwent. I um, only did one thing for Shadowverse. That's right, I'm too far away. Don't know if it's just down to missiles. Where's the far it is. Cool. Alright. Do some sold. Alright. Get the drones back. Reload the guns. I keep forgetting that the fall off range is like very close for this one, and even though the tracking is like absolute ass. Okay, salvage it. Well sold. Oh, you got 10 more. Nice. What I get? Smash trigger unit. Alright. That one. It's always nice to see the stuff I make actually sell. That's probably my biggest source of fun in the game is capitalism. I also enjoy, just being out in space in general. It's just a nice feeling. Be among the stars and worlds. Around here, the cost of year's subscription is equal to a month's worth of salary. Ah, jeez. Yeah, I just pay 1 month at a time because I never know if I'm ever gonna need a break or something. Nah, nothing. Uh, 1, 2, 1.
Warp drive active.
I'm always curious about the way exchange rates work because someday I'd like to go to Japan, but I want to be in a good enough financial position. I want to go when, you know, things are good. Um, to really make the most of it. This should be and it's the animation of the ships whenever warp speed. Yeah, the little turrets either go in or come out, depending on what the ship's doing. Untrack that. I like the detail of the solar panels. Yeah. All right. So we finally have this squared away. Wait a minute. All right. Luther X, and then we're going home because it's been a day. just the way the everything sets up turret-wise. Yeah, I think um, reload. It's fun taking out the cruiser every once in a while, but I like I like I should probably stick to the Rifter a little bit more often. It's probably more entertaining to watch than, the drones. Right. And finally, the ambusher. I remember seeing these things for the first time and realizing, oh crap, they have missiles. Then realizing, oh, I have missiles of my own, and I have shields, and I can probably deal with them faster than they can deal with me. Between the lighting and everything, it's always cool just to take a moment to really take in the details of everything. The asteroids, the ships, the stations. Really is cool. So let's set a destination. Sell my crap. Oh, let's turn that off. And let's go.
Warp drive active.
Vector. After this, I'm probably gonna go ahead and call it. I gotta go take care of some stuff. I'll probably be back in game later to deal with um, show. Let's go in first.
Warp drive active.
I gotta flip around the damage control blueprint and probably pick up the tower and thrashers. Probably gonna. Salvaging mine with the rupture. Lost some components on quality salvage. It's just there, mainly to fill in some slots for the time being. I should probably put actual weapons there instead. There's an old habit that I got a kick from my head of taking adding the miner to ship like this. The thing is, this was how I safely felt safe going into like lower security space and like getting some mining done. I realized I could just be a lot faster off the you know in terms of reacting with a venture instead. But yeah, I'll probably end up replacing this at some point. This is just going off of my old setup because old habits. I'll probably switch it out later sometime. It's my silly ship.
Warp drive active.
It's already hitting that time. Uh,
Warp drive active.
Upcoming content. The video for Galaxy Trucker Keep on Trucking should be tonight. I'm going to take care of some stuff outside the house and come back and get right to work on the video. I'll also have the short for Galaxy Trucker up as well. Future streams, whatever I feel like doing this week. Probably making more progress in Reciteer, Indivisible, and Dark Crusade. I'm just gonna do like a session of Dark Crusade where I'm just figure out the necrons. Salvage mission properly were processed for the tuning and unless you like the adrenaline. Re reprocessing salvage is a pain though. Yeah. Yeah, the old Galaxy Truckers had expansions too, but the new ones been pretty good about featuring a lot of familiar stuff and some new ideas. Sure. Yeah, I can't really reprocess this into anything. I can reprocess these things. Okay. Oh yeah, I think I did the math on this, and I came to the conclusion that I'd be better off selling it for money and just using the money to buy the things that I need. That's all right. That's close enough. Space, galaxy, universe. It's all it's all out there.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Let's see. All right. Let's remember what's my actual ammunition. Let's see here. Yeah, it's only better. Go ahead and immediately deal with this. Right. Big money. Yeah, fighting and getting the loot and selling it, and then getting the bounty, and then salvaging for more stuff. It's been that was what helped me early on to kind of add to my finances. The other thing was finding something I could manufacture the ever living crap out of, doing the mining for it, and then making it and selling it. Nobody's buying this. I'm gonna have to. Uh, is anybody buying it? Let's sell it for cheap. I don't care. Right. All those get saved for my special uh, thrasher. Out of curiosity, see, people are paying higher prices for it now, but this I actually do reprocess into the titanium. High seller, very high sellers, very low buyers. I'm concerned. I'm going to I'm going to put it at a very peculiar price point and see what happens. See how badly someone is it. If it doesn't sell, we'll just deal with the immediate. This one should sell, no problem. There's an opportunity. That's currently not something I have the time for. Send it to me. Let's not make the new mistake. That is too close together. It's not worth it. Yeah, I love learning the skill that helps reduce this freaking sales tax. Crying out loud. And the other one that helps reduce the freaking planetary import export costs. Everything that saves money matters. So, let's go into the shield defense. A lot of these ones. One of these days I'll have to look into those blueprints. That's another gulf between the buyers and sellers. This one we'll put as an order, and we'll just bring it down that much. Okay. The rest of these might take up actual buy orders or sell orders. Try to get a little bit more out of these ones. I don't mind getting the quick cash for the salvage, because what else am I gonna do with it? Let's say, is there, there's no way to actually make this. This is a variant that is not available. The original shield charger is, however, huh, maybe the market details. Huh, there's a blueprint. Blueprint is for sale. In system. I, and then I'll go pick that up later. Oops. Details. It's not a big thing. Okay. We have another opportunity, but again, that's out of my way, and I've got plans. Right. I have to wonder what it is. It's like I'm not going out of my way to sell this. I'm just going to try to sell it for cheap from here. Some people end up doing. See what's sold. Yeah, I don't mind. This one is a put on the market for just barely cheaper. Alright. And then lastly, so 750. All right. Okay. Now to go pick up the blueprints and then drop it off and then route it. So anything else? We already talked about upcoming content. Plans for the rest of the day. Anything else just going on recently? Curious to see how BattleTech's gonna go with the league. Missed out on the last couple weeks because the second to last week of August, nothing was really happening. People were busy. And then last week I missed out completely. I guess they said if I ever need a ride there, I can call. But But I don't want to cost too much of a hassle, but I guess if they're offering,
Docking permission requested.
might as well do that next time.
Docking request accepted.
So yeah, we'll be going back to BattleTech on Friday. I lost the last game, lost my last personal battle. I have to see what I have to do to get things going again. Alright, what's sold? Another, more shuttles. Things sold in the process. Alright. Something sold in the process. Things will put something on the market and sell it anyway. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, I left behind all that crap. Oops. I gotta pick it up. At least I'm still in the same system and not like 2 regions away.
Warp drive active.
I've had times I've forgotten things and had to spend the time to go back and get them. It's always silly to realize that I forgot about those things. Uh, Whoa, what's sold?
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Wrong station. Yeah. I mean, I went to the station I intended to go to. I just completely forgot to uh take take the stuff out of the item hanger. All right. Yeah, what the hell just sold? Someone seriously bought the Angel Copper tag. Thank you, Jin. Ah, Kila. So they do stuff. Nice to know. Nice to know. All right. They're in destination, but I'm gonna swing around over to Illinois and drop off the blueprint. Wait, I thought I was going to do this as a short stream, and it's almost 3 hours. Oops. But I do
Warp
seriously
drive
gotta
active.
get going. So go take care of the stuff I need to take care of. Then go get the video done. Is there anything else I want to talk about? Just my room is in a slightly better condition than it's been previously. Trying to get everything into a good space. Even no strain in its life. Yeah. I mean, I'm actually going to be coming back to the game later tonight anyway.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. I know there's a little bit more organization I gotta do for the bedroom, which is probably a good time to run that procurator and go do some mining with that one and build up my reserves of minerals again. I like being able to just spend a moment to set up the procurer and the
Drive
mining
active.
drones, and then just go spend about what this 3, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 8 times 3. It's about 24 minutes for the setup that I have with the procurer and the mining drones to fill up the mining hold. That's like 20. That's almost half an hour to go do something and pay very little attention to what's going on with the mining barge. Although I've had asteroids deplete on me um, before. It's like, ah, crap, I gotta start the other strip miners somewhere else. All right, and detour.
Warp drive active.
It's probably what I'll end up doing to when I get back to one of my stitching projects, get ready for Halloween and all that fun stuff. I never want to lose my enthusiasm for Halloween. That's my one holiday that yeah, yeah, we need to be careful about pirates. That's why I do my mining in Algoy. Point 9. No pirates have ever showed up in Algoy, as far as I've seen. I just pick an asteroid belt, I go there, I set up the pure, and I I just don't worry. Although it's a lot of basic minerals like the Veldspar, Scorodite, and Plagioclase. That's that those basics are what I need for basically everything I create in some amount or another. I realized very very quickly doing my mining in my little home region, home system. Pirates keep showing up, and I can't take my eyes off, or pirates will cause me trouble. And I realized, oh hey, this system has these three basic minerals, and I never see pirates ever. I never see players being a-holes in the system
Docking permission
because it's,
requested.
point 0.9. Concord shows up almost immediately. Not quite immediately. But I imagine if in this space they're going to show up very, very quickly. That
Docking request
no one's going to
accepted.
think it's worth it unless they're just that dedicated to causing that much trouble. Drop off the blueprints. I think I have to wait for stuff to end. Because five-sided jobs, and it's occupied. These mining barges are of the consumers. I currently have a mining barge. It is the Procurer. It's got assets for my mining barge, big truck. It is a Procurer, better strip miner, shield, a little bit better shield if needed. Bonus to drone damage and hit points. Yeah, rations. There's a skiff. Zoomer, the second generation of mining vessels. Okay. Skills for the Hulk? I don't know. Missions. Let's show in ship tree. Color, streamer. Oh, there's the Hulk. Okay. Show info. Requirements. I need mining barge 5. And exhumers 1. Astrogeology. There's a whole lot of training time involved. Yeah. Let's see. For the one I currently have. Sure. Yeah, there's no way I'm making that. Requirements also requires the same thing. So maybe I can buy the Exhumers book next. Show the market. That is a 30 million-esque skill book. If I'm going to insist on mining my own stuff, maybe it's not that bad of an idea to have it around. Okay. Skill books being all the same, it jumps. Or to win. Set destination. And buy it. I'll just need to work on the skills for later. Okay. So with that in mind, yeah, prices are crazy. Yeah, that's just how things are with this game. Alright, let's see here. So let's go ahead and go pick it up then. Alright. I always appreciate when the skill books are or the blueprints are in a nice close place and high security.
Head drive active.
Did push it cheap too. Yeah. It's like I have to wonder what the skill what those books used to cost for in terms of disc. Or if there's someone's got a history on the prices in the game to
Warp drive active.
compare from then and now. Yeah, I figured I was gonna have to have the stream soon. I've got people bugging me. So just pick up the book, head back, and then we'll call it. Good old Patar Tech School.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
If I remember correctly, 1.3 or 2.3. Uh, Old days, yeah. Project skill. Okay. View my skill slot. Skill queue. Spaceship command. Okay. Zoomers. Okay. I need to get to astrogeology 5. Astrogeology is um, science. So, navigation. Get it. Spaceship command. Mm, there it is. Resource processing. So let's go ahead and start moving these up. Gonna try for the T2 modules. Yeah. Probably going to take a while for me to get to that point of having that ship. However, might as well just get it going as soon as possible. Okay. Okay. So that's lined up. Let's start looking at the actual ship market for. There we go. Ship tree. Yeah, it takes a lot. Yeah. Yep. Hulk. It's in the market. Is a shitload of money. The cheapest one is way out there. Location. Right. Okay. Yeah, the mining barge that I got, I had to cross my fingers going through a low security space that I could get it home without losing it. And very luckily I was able to do so. Yeah, prices are going to be nuts. It's going to take it's going to take a lot of doing the all the industrial stuff that I've been doing so far. It being smarter uh with finances and all that to get up to that point. It's gonna be a journey. And it's a journey I'm kind of looking forward to because it's nice to have it just 20 ready. Yeah. Uh, if I go out of my way to Gina, it better be worth it. So there's got to be find something that'll let me look at the regional markets from outside the game so that I can know about where I need to go ahead of time. Keep having to go, to the markets in the game to know for sure
Warp drive active.
what prices are. You know what? That's a good point. Actually, it was three. The Legacy one was 320 something, and just the place to go. This is a nice journey. It'll be interesting to get there now. Keep building solid stuff. Yep. Good old business. Okay. I'm going to be taking one last detour before I head back. There's Fallout. Okay.
Warp drive active.
There's something I gotta check. Requires me to go from Metropolis to Namator. Spice was slow always. Yeah. Man, I haven't read that book in at least a decade. Because I want to say it was right before I left for my dad's place, Washington. Is it at least 1 year before? Yeah, it might even be like 10 years since I last read it. All right, ship tree, Hulk, few market details. Much cheaper, much cheaper. 283. That is a hell of a lot more manageable of a price. I'm gonna keep that in mind. Because I'd rather I'd rather pay that than the other one. It's sold. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah, are those? The Hichita must be a lot cheaper. I hope so. Oh, yeah, that's another question. To a loading window. Attributes. Capacity. Can fit cargo holds. I can fit expanded cargo holds. I can take a shuttle there with a couple of expanded cargo holds, install them on the ship, and then use the ship to take the shuttle back home. So one of the things I ended up screwing up with to get the mining barge, I took a shuttle and I forgot to bring expanded cargo holds to fit to the ship to repackage the shuttle and take it back home with me. So I had to leave the shuttle there. I ended up putting it up for sale. Yay, I accomplished all the stuff I
Docking permission
needed to
requested.
accomplish today. Well, planetary, a few bit of moving things around planetary wise will probably be later. I have to wait for the extractors to run a bit.
Docking request accepted.
And then, yeah, the whole Khajiit costs 260. Yeah, all right. And then I have to pilot that son of a bitch back home. Across, well, it's gonna be high security anyway, but yeah, yeah. Right. And I think with that, it's gonna be to resize the window back to where it is after this is over. All right. Wow, over 3 hour stay. Jeez. What a journey. What a journey. Thank you for joining me on the journey today. Um, so yeah, upcoming content, the Galaxy Tracker stuff, the streams for Reciteer, Indivisible, and Dark Crusade. Um, let's start looking into after I finish MechWarrior 5. Let's see what other games I've. Yeah, that pilot that's fun. What game I want to do next, or if I just want to run with fewer games. Having a lot of games to play is nice. At the same time, I'm having to remember various things, and my memory is getting crosswired. So, all right. Thank you for watching today. Thanks for stopping in and chatting. This has been Pillar Nexus, the Ancient Gladiator, and I will see you next time.